Okay, we're back and live. So, we're going to load up our game C. And we are going to go ahead and start playing. So, last time we had just leveled up. And let's see here. We had also found a couple of magic weapons. So we are not going to actually continue with identifying absolutely everything, because the arrows there, I know from experience, are just +1. Now, what that means is essentially we are going to waste money if we keep at trying to identify everything. We're gonna pick this lock. Nope. Bash the door open. Bash the door open. And we kind of avoided this area before, but let's go ahead and enter this area. Okay, feeding kobolds. Now this is probably one of the more, I'm going to activate the aim and show us what we have here. Now, kobolds are not super dangerous creatures from this edition, but if they catch you unawares, they can actually be a little bit dangerous in numbers. So what we're going to do is we're going to target this group over here. And this should capture 8 of them, all but that empty corner, like right over. Okay, I activated quick, which is the thing for auto. It essentially gives the player character over to the AI controller. I accidentally typed quick, the Q button, when I meant to hit the move button. So Q is quick, and for some reason that was the thing that they use for give over to AI control. I don't quite understand that, but whatever. Okay, so let's see here. Cast. You know what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to cast Bless. Now, this was the thing in first edition. When you started casting started casting a spell, what you did was you cast it, and then it would take a certain number of segments to complete. So a segment was like 3 seconds, and for most 5th edition players, you'd say, well, the round is 6 seconds, so why isn't that like half a round? In first edition, that was like the round was like 60 seconds, a full minute. So this was like a 20th of a round, and so you started casting, and then you completed casting later. And the idea there is that if you manage to hit that character in the meantime, you could interrupt the casting and stop the spell. So, the only person who is actually able to attack is the guy. Actually, no, that's not true. The only people able to attack is this guy and that guy. This particular character can only attack the person to the immediate right of him, so he's going to do that, killing him. Okay, killing. That's interesting. Okay. Before I was able to complete my last thought, another thought came in. So, this character managed to hit the kobold that was next to him for 13 points of damage. Now, if we aim, manual, and target, each kobold has 3 hit points. We needed 13 hit points of damage. That was -3 and then -10. A character in this game only dies at -10. So until then, the character is unconscious. So if they're at -9, they're unconscious, and you have 1, and they lose 1 hit point around. so you have 1 round to bandage them. If they're at -2, then you have like 8 rounds to bandage them. He killed the kobold with 1 attack. So anyway, now Helen started casting and it was interrupted in the casting by a hit. So she is going to attack the kobold that hit her and take him down. So move. I'm just going to attack the one next to me. Okay, so there should be a jump in the video here because I accidentally hit something that that canceled my recording. So sorry about that. That happened in the last episode too. And that just happens from time to time. Now my character is going to attack that guy. So the reason why all these kobolds are helpless is because I had actually put them to sleep with a spell earlier. Oh, Helen's down. How the heck did that happen? Because she actually gained a level. Now again, the status says unconscious, which means she's not dying. Which means she was reduced to exactly 0 hit points instead of negative hit points. So yeah, wonderful. First edition AD&D, guys. This kind of thing happened from time to time. Although that's part of the philosophy. So the idea behind first edition is you started out as no name, nobody, and you build your way up to power. In 5th edition, you already start with a little bit of power, and you start from there. It's a little bit like the Dark Sun campaign in 2nd edition. Dark Sun, you started out with third level, and so then you already started out with a little bit of power. But in 1st edition, you kind of started out from the very base. So let's see what we can do here. I'm going to start to pick off these dorks in the back because they are easy to target. Oi! Okay, so now Lilana is dying when that means that she has negative hit points. So I would normally be healing her, except I need to use my fighters to actually sort of defend. So this Yenna is my spellcaster. She is going to bandage, knowing that she may need to be bandaged in the future. Oh, but they're started to surrender, so yay. Done guarding. Done guarding. Done. No, we're not going to continue the battle because that would be stupid. Now, unfortunately, because the Helen and Lilana went down, they do not partake in the hit points for this round. Okay, we're going to share the experience, the gold monetary treasure, and take. Aha! So the bracers are very important there because if we take bracers in this edition are almost always going to be magical. So Yenna is going to take the bracers. Reynaldo is going to take that short sword because I suspect that it is going to be magical, and then Torvald is going to take everything else. I suspect that leather armor might be magical, but we don't know for sure. Okay, let's head back to town because that was Bash. Okay. That was a bit of a thing. And I went the wrong way. You know what I'm going to do? Camp save on C. I'm not going to quit to DOS. Oh, by the way, DOS is Disk Operating System, like the great granddaddy of the Windows operating system. So DOS meant Windows Disk Operating System, and that was essentially how you quit the game. What they meant by that was quit the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to have my characters memorize some spells, the ones that are awake. Rest, Y, decrease for 1 day and increase for 1 day, and rest. I am rudely interrupted, but I did manage to memorize a spell in the meantime. So I'm going to combat. Now, I have fewer characters to actually fight in this round. That's fine, because I still have my spells. I'm going to target this mofo. And this guy, since we happen to have this short bow, which is magical, I'm not going to waste the magical arrows. That's just 20. These 20 arrows. I'm pretty sure they're magical. I'm going to waste the arrows that I know are not magical on the people who I'm pretty sure are helpless. Aim, and I'm going to target this jerk, and I'm going to target this jerk. There we go. I'm not going to continue the battle. I'm going to share the treasure, and then we are going to take. Oh, he's overloaded. Well, unconscious girl can take the rest of this stuff. There we go. In camp. I'm going to save. I'm not going to quit to DOS, which would exit the game. Let's see here. Yina. Memorize the spell that she casts. Imagine that. I'm going to type Y to decrease, and then increase, rest. And I am rudely interrupted once again. I'm going to combat these because they're kobolds. Oh no! You know what? Can she cast? She can cast, because they managed to interrupt us after we memorize the spell. Too bad for them. Oh, the reason why he couldn't attack was because he had his sling readied. Might as well attack with his broadsword. Darts had a range, people. That was going on there. Is she could not target to the back because the darts had a range. Okay, we're not going to continue the battle. We're going to share the monetary value, but we're not going to take the weapons because essentially they're useful. Exit. No, I do not want to claim that treasure. In camp, save. No. Okay. Yena needs to memorize the spell Sleep Again. And I could not even memorize that spell before I was attacked again. So you notice cast is gone. A manual. Range. She couldn't target before, but okay. Oof. 2 hits. Well, let's see what we can do back. Ooh. That's 1 kill, and remember, the idea here is that the short bow could attack twice per round, and if you hit the first, then you get to attack again in this game. Okay. Okay, share, exit. No, I do not want to claim a web. Camp, save on game C. No. Okay. Well again, attempt to memorize a spell. Really? So what's going on here is you're only supposed to have to fight like 15 of these guys, 15 of these encounters before you're done. And again, the shortbow can attack twice per round unless they miss the first time. That's how this particular game managed to deal with that. There we go. Done and guarding. Quit. Sorry. Done and guarding. Done and quit. No. Boom. Okay. Share. Exit. Camp. We're going to save again. No. Magic. Memorize. Now what we're doing here actually is a little bit dangerous, because eventually the monsters will win, right? Eventually, even no matter how improbable it is, they will manage to wear down our characters. So I'm hoping to actually run through all of the possible encounters in this area before that happens. Okay, so in first edition, if you manage to rest for an entire day, you gain 1 hit point. So that's just what just happened. Helen and Lilana were both at 0 hit points. So when they rested for an entire day, they healed 1 and they got back up. That's what just happened. Now Helen can cast spells now and use that to heal people. Lilana is going to be healed. And then Reynaldo is going to be somewhat healed. Again, my sort of headcanon is that the good clerics will always prioritize healing other people over themselves. You don't necessarily need to do it that way, though. Okay, is everybody... Yeah, I think everybody else is healed up. So Helen... And I'm just going to make sure that everybody else has their spells maximized. Okay. Now, in later iterations of this engine, they actually have a feature called Fix that will do all this automatically, so that you heal all of your characters and restore the spells that you had. Okay, exit, save on C. No, exit. And we go back into the civilized lands at exactly dawn. That's what 0000 means. So we are going to head forth. I'm going to disable the search, and we're going to head forth over to this dude over here. Yes, you can sell. Okay, view items. We have a bunch of junk. Sell. Yes. No, 0 gold pieces for these short swords. Fine. Whatever. Okay, Okay, exit. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay, one gold piece. I thought that was initially a magical weapon. Apparently, it is not. So, I'm just going to sell it off because it was only worth 1 gold piece. That's fine. Every once in a while, this is why you have to check, right? Try to sell it off, and if it's worth like 1,000 gold pieces, it's a good idea that it's actually like magical. Now, every once in a while, it's cursed, so gotta check. But yeah. Okay, let's go down to Yina items. Aha! If we try to sell this, that is a whopping amount of money. So we're not going to sell that thing. We pool all of our money. How much money do we have? We have enough to identify this sucker. ID it? Yes. Bracer's AC 6. We are going to ready that because that reduces her AC to 6. And then, because she has Dexterity 18, that reduces it by 4 points more. So the way this worked in first edition is if you had AC Dex 18, that reduces your AC by 4. 17 reduces your AC by 3. 16 AC by 2, and 15 that reduces your AC by 1. So here, because she has Dexterity 18, that drops it down to 2. This is very useful for a magic user. Because, remember, we want the AC to be as low as possible. Okay? Now let's check Lilana. View items. I don't think she has... No, she doesn't. Exit. Oh, yes, we want to go back and get my money. We're going to share it equally among the characters. View 12. Okay. Now, we have 2 people, Torvald and Yina, that can actually advance in level. So we're going to appraise. Let's do the gem first. 1,000 gold pieces, that is enough to train 1 person. We're going to sell that. And then jewelry. That is a butt ton of gold pieces. We're going to sell that sucker, pool, share, and view the character. Each character can actually advance 1 level. Okay. So, we're going to go back up to the training area. Let's see here. We'll do magic users first. Yep. Forward. Okay. I'm going to, again, save scum. I know people don't like that, but the thing is, the RNGesus for this game is known to be a little bit wacky. So, sorry, we actually have to resort to these, because sometimes it's just like, oh, I'm going to give you like 1 experience point per, or 1 hit point per level for like 8 levels in a row. Screw you. Yeah. So we're going to train. Now, Yina is the character who can train because up here her bar is yellow. So, train Yina. We're hoping for around 8 hit points. We'll see what we get. She'll become a 2nd level magic user with... You gotta be kidding me. Oh, okay, maybe that hasn't happened yet. Now, I happen to know from experience we will get magic missile later on. So, let's see here. You know what? We can give that to one of our other casters. So, yeah, she's going to learn Magic Missile. Okay, 9 hit points. That must be because she has Constitution 16. I'm happy with this. We're going to save on C and begin adventuring again. Now we may have to save scum again because our fighter also can gain a level, and here we're going to have to talk about the dueling pairs. I do not want to duel. We will duel later on in this series. We do not want somebody to adventure with, so that always takes some time, so I usually try to skip that as much as possible. Yes, I want to train. Again, we're going to save on C. We're hoping for around 18 hit points here, thereabouts. Train, yes. 10 hit points, great, because he has a constitution of 15, which should give him +1. So that means he managed to roll exactly 1 hit point this round. Screw you, RN Jesus. Let's play this again. I don't see the... There it is. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Load on game C. Okay, we're going to train Torvald. Yes! 3 hit points. This is what I'm talking about. Screw you, RN Jesus. Oh, I'm gonna give you the minimum. I'm gonna give you 1 more than minimum because I don't like that you got the. I don't like that you got anything other than the bare minimum. That's essentially the RN Jesus. Come on. Load game C. We're going to train Torvald again. Yes. What did he get? 16? Okay, we wanted around 18. You know what? I'm okay with that. We're going to save the game on C. We're going to begin adventuring. We could ask for more, but you know what? We're going to let it go. Nope. Nope. Oh, I shouldn't. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I thought it was going to tell us all of those little proclamations, and it did not do so. You know what? Let's try something. I think we might have actually run out of all of the possible encounters in that little slum area. So we're going to brave this little proclamation list. Oof. Okay, come on. Yep. Okay. It automatically turns you there, and I hit the turn button again because I forgot that it automatically turns it. We might get a reward here because we might have gone through all of those possible encounters in that previous area. We'll see after I hit enter. Your clearing of the slum permits us to expand. Here's your reward. We got a reward. Yay. That means we all got experience points. We all got treasure. And remember, treasure equates to experience points. So notice Reynaldo now has a gold bar up there. We can actually have him... Okay, all we got was this stuff. That's fine. Exit. Soko Keep on Thorn Island must be cleared. Fine. We saw that before. Books, maps, and tomes. We saw that before. Okay, this is a new one. A weapon of great power is to be auctioned to the enemy. And this happens in Podal Plaza. So we need to find Podal Plaza before we can do this. That's a new one. Okay, I'm going to save the game. And you know what? I should have actually gone and trained Reynaldo. We'll do that now. Again, I hate all these proclamations, so that's why I'm taking a wacky path through here. And I'm going to save here. Yes, I'm going to save scum. I know some people don't like that, But you know what? As we just saw, RNGesus sometimes sucks. So, Reynolo. Let's view the character. 200 platinum. It costs 1,000 gold pieces in order to train. So, we have enough because 200 times 5, that's 1,000. So, we're looking for around 18, 19 hit points, something like that. Train. Yes. 15. Yay, bare minimum again because RNGesus sucks. So what's going on here is he has Constitution 15. That should give him +1. He had 13, so that means he rolled a 1. +1 is 15. Get bent. I know it saves coming, but again, you know what? This happened. The random number generator sometimes sucked. Sometimes seriously sucked. So let's load game C and try this again. Yes, I want to train my thief. Rogues were called thieves in first edition. Get over it. Train the character. Yes. He has 18 hit points. I'm fine with that. Save it on letter C. Begin adventuring. Yay! Let's go fighting some monsters. It did not accept the fact that I turned there. Whatever. Yay. Trying to avoid all of those proclamations. So, the cool thing is now that we got that thing where it says we have cleared the slums, that means we should not get any more encounters in this area. I suppose every once in a while we might, but we shouldn't. Bash. Okay. Let's see here. We could go through there. I am actually going to go through this area. Bash. Let's see here. Who do we have that's about to gain level? Reynolo, Yina, Lilana is about to gain level. Helen might at some point. Solano, let's view him. Yeah, okay, he's a bit away. Let's try this. I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna camp. I'm gonna save on C, and I'm going to move into the thing immediately above it. You know what? In camp, let's do magic. Yina actually gained a level. Memorize. Memorize magic missile. What about Helen? Nope. Lana? Nope. Okay, exit, save on C. We're not going to exit. We are going to kick the door down in over here. Oh, how dare you break into our home? Well, this was actually the home of people before you because you conquered Phlan and you murdered people. So we're going to take it right back. That's what we're going to do. Okay, cast spell, sleep. Because it's great that this person was able to go first because all of these guys are over here. Remember, orcs are worse in first edition than goblins and yakety-yak. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to cast sleep here because that will capture all of these guys over here and prevent them from moving. We can't do that because we can't target that's out of our range. We'll do this. Boom, 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 boom. You are all asleep. And because this is a magic user, wizard, we're going to cast another spell. Sleep. Imagine that. And grab all these people right over here. Yay. And this is my cleric, so she is going to cast Bless. Begin casting. Unfortunately, he cannot move anywhere, so we're going to de-ready the broadsword and ready the sling. Aim manual. And why don't we target some of these jerks over here, especially the leader types? It looks like this guy was about to pull out his weapon, so we're going to get rid of him first. Yay. Rogues, everybody, they don't have morals, so yeah. Okay, we're going to target these people over here with Bless, and I believe that gives them 1 better AC, and it makes it easier for them to attack people next to them. So, aim, manual. Oh wait, we don't actually have to aim. We can just move. We killed that person. Yay. And we got hit. So we're going to move over here. This guy's going to hit the orc. What the heck happened here? Because, okay, he only has 1 hit point left. So, let's see here. A thief who has no morals is going to attempt to attack all of the leader characters first, because that makes sense. And this person is going to attempt to attack that person over there, because again, that makes sense. Solano is down. Yay. He is dying, which means bad things. So, let's see here. Reynaldo, who has AC 4, he is going to enter the combat by readying the thing, readying his sword, moving here, attacking. That guy goes down. Yay. Now Solano is not in danger of dying, because he only took a couple of hit points. So let's see here. Let's attack somebody who is not helpless. We'll leave it to the spellcaster to attack somebody who's helpless. Use again. She is on the front lines, so. No, you know what? Done, and bandage Solano so that he doesn't die. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Oh, the only person who's actually injured is Helen herself, except Solano, but she can't target Solano right now, so. Why don't we target some helpless orcs over here in order to sort of weed them out? Let's see here. Who took damage? Reynaldo. Cast on our halfling. And our magic user is going to try to target the people in the back. They woke up. Wonderful. Too bad for them. Oof. Yay for them. Now, this is not going to actually heal Solano and bring him back to consciousness, unfortunately, but it's a good thing to do. $495. It might have actually given that experience to Solano, I'm not sure. But it's certain that Lalana has gone up in level, which is a good thing. So we're going to look at the money. Okay, we're going to share that. Take. Okay, now this is actually might actually be useful because the flail, that is probably a dead giveaway that is a magical weapon. Now flails good for the clerics. So we're gonna do that. Longbow, 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 longbow. Okay. We're gonna have some of the fighters take those. Broadsword, chainmail, longbow, broadsword, chainmail, longbow. Exit. Solano is going to take longbow, all this stuff. And he is going to join. Okay, that means that those were regular weapons. Okay. Okay, so let's try searching and see if we can find anything in this area. No, we cannot. Gonna bash. Gonna stop searching so we can go back to civilization and actually try to sell some stuff off. Yep. Oh, we've only got up a couple hours, but that's fine because we're not searching. We're not actively searching. Yep. Okay, Torvald, view, items. Sell the longbow. Yes. Chainmail. No, we are not selling that sucker. Yes, we are selling that one. Yep. No. Okay, so you notice that those are both 1,000 gold pieces. That means those are most likely magical. Sell? No, we're not selling that sucker because look at that, 1,750. Sell? No, we're not selling that sucker either. Okay, good haul then. Sell? Yes. Sell? No. No way. Sell? Yep. Sell? Yep. Sell? No. Let's see here. Was that the short sword we had before? I think that was the short sword that we had before. So, let's try this. 234 platinum, that is enough to ID stuff. View items. ID, yes. By the way, there was no identification spell in this version of D&D. Sorry, it was present in first edition. It was not present in this game. So you have to use other people to ID these things. What that means is we can actually ready this guy and okay, let's actually look at this. Ready, exit. So our 2-hit AC 0 is 20 because we are a first level fighter and we have no magical weapons. When we look at our items and we change our weapon, that means that has gone down to 19. In other words, we've gained a +1 bonus on attack and damage. Okay? So what that means is if we went at AC 0, we need to roll a 19 or above. If we went at AC 1, we subtract 1 from the THAC0, and that gives us 18. We need to roll an 18 in order to hit that. That's how that calculation worked. Okay, exit. No, view items. We're going to sell our regular broadsword because we don't need it anymore. Yes. Now, the reason why we're carrying around broadswords is precisely because it's 2d4 plus 1. So, for humanoid level characters in humanoid sized characters in first edition, that means you did 2d4 damage for a broadsword. For a longsword, it was 1d8. Well, what does that mean? 1d8 versus 2d4, you have the same maximum, but you have a different minimum, which means the average damage is actually slightly more for the broadsword for medium-sized characters. When you want to go find medium-sized monsters, when you want to go fight baddies, then you have to worry about their size. So let's see, what else do we have? Okay, platinum 229, ID yes, and ID yes. Now, here's where we have a bit of a conundrum, because chainmail +1 and banded mail give us the same AC, right? So let's go exit, AC3, items. We're going to disable the banded mail and enable the chainmail, and we're going to give the same AC, okay? But if we sell the banded mail, because we can, what that means is that we actually have a better movement characteristic. So, chainmail had a max movement of 9 squares per round, except if you have +1. Each plus gives you a bonus to your movement. So, by dumping the banded mail, we get the same AC, but we get a better movement. Now, the encumbrance will actually ultimately drop that, but we can ameliorate that by getting rid of the mace and readying the flail, and that gives us a certain amount of damage. So, the damage for a flail +1, that gives us 1d6 +2, and then +1 because of because it's a +1 weapon. That gives us a bonus to our Thaco. Yay! Okay, let's go back up to Torvald View items. So we're going to exit. Platinum only 37. So we're going to pool all of our stuff, and Yenna is running low on darts, so she's going to buy enough darts to overload her. In other words, when it starts yelling at us. Yeah, I suspect I accidentally grabbed another character. Nope, I didn't. Join. Okay. Now what that does is that actually sort of collapses all of our stuff to a common currency, to the lowest possible currency. Okay, so we don't have to worry about like 300 copper, which is so the way it worked in first edition is every coin gave you 1 coin weight. So 1 copper coin was 1 coin weight. 10 copper coin weights was 10 copper coins was 10 coin weight. 10 coin weight was 1 pound. Okay, so 10 gold is 1 pound, 10 silver is 1 pound, 10 copper is 1 pound. Okay, so that's why it's useful in this game to actually have that reduced into as much platinum as possible, because that means you have less encumbrance for your characters. Now I'm going to ID this, and I'm going to ID this, and I'm going to trade this to Reynalo. Select. Now, Lilana over there, she has gotten already some magical stuff, so we're just going to give that to Reynalo. Yes. Ready. And that will help us out a little bit, both in terms of damage and chance to hit. He is going to keep his sword. Okay, and now there's a hack here, because what I like to do is I like to try to range it so that my standard weapon that I like to use for the character is the last one in the list, because when we take equipment from the baddies when they're dead, then that means everything after the broadsword down here will not be will be saleable, but when I try to hit sell on something, it says it must be unreadied. So that prevents me from accidentally selling something I don't want to sell. Okay, I think this is good. Okay, shield, banded mail, arrows. Okay, I think that looks good. Okay. Bracers AC 6. Quarterstaff. Good. Okay. Thought we had a spare broadsword there. I guess I give that to Reynolo. That's fine. We will have more. Share all the weapons. View. Share all the stuff. View. Now, little Lana can actually go up in level. That's important because she's a magic user thief, and she needs as many hit points as she can get. Okay, so view. Yeah, we're gonna sell that. Okay, 217. In other words, each character is carrying around 20 extra pounds of stuff. Okay, again, we're going to save Scum because RNG sometimes sucks. Now, she has 3 hit points. Now, the way this is going to work, again, I said this in the last episode, but just to reiterate, Thieves got 1d3 hit points, 1d6 hit points in First Edition. Magic Users got 1d4. Because this character is a split class character, Magic User Thief, they get 1 to 3 hit points for each level for Thief, and 1 to 2 hit points each level for Magic User. Now, sometimes that's a benefit because it kind of evens out statistical aberrations, but it can also be bad in the terms of they don't have them access to the very top amount of hit points. So let's see what happens here. Exit. We're gonna go in. So we're hoping to get about 6 hit points here out of this character. Train. Yes. 5 hit points. You know what? I think I can live with that. Save on C. Now, what happened here? She only got 2 hit points, but it actually helped her thief skills, which actually I don't see anywhere up here. But essentially that helped her skills in terms of like picking locks and climbing walls and picking pockets and stuff like that. And it looks like Helen might be about to go up, and you know what? I think there was some like thing up in here that said like, hey, you can actually like block off this door and it's a safe place to rest. So we're gonna try to memorize some spells. You might wonder what that re-magic is useful for. We will find that out in a bit when we actually manage to find some like scrolls or something. So you need to use read magic to read scrolls, and then that will allow you to add those to your spells inventory. Or alternatively, it sort of like it sort of identifies a scroll. Now, Helen has a magic user scroll that oh shoot, I shouldn't have done that. Oops. Bless and 1, 2, 3. Exit, yes. Magic user cleric scrolls were treated a little bit differently. So Helen, exit, memorize. No, I do not want to memorize these spells. I wanted to do Cure Light Wounds. There we go. Exit, save on C. No. Exit. Yay. Let's get going. Pick. Yay! Because thieves have gained a level. They can pick the locks easier. Okay. Search. Seems to me that there was something down here, but I guess not. Okay, let's see here. Where else can we go? Pick the lock. Bash the door. I happen to know from experience that there is a thing behind this door, so exit, save on C, just in case. Thieves, they scream when I enter. Okay. Move down to here. Nope, no hits. No hits. Cast sleep on this mofo right here. The hobgoblins are asleep. Aim manual. Target. Target. Nope. Again, we can't really go anywhere with this character, so she is going to switch to the ranged weapon and target. And target. Done and guarding. Done and guarding. Again, the difference between guarding and quit is guarding is if you have a melee weapon. Quit is if you do not. So guarding, if anybody moves into your territory, into your thing, you can into your range, you can attack them. Quit if they move into your range, you do not. Yay! 22 whole experience points. Yippee! Take money. Not a whole lot of money. Share it. Take items. Exit. And I find some treasure. Again, remember what I said last time. You get to claim the monetary value of the treasure as experience points. So each magic item had like a gold piece equivalent that you could sell it for, and that is what you got for when you found it in the dungeon. So here we have 6 characters, so we found 6 times 258 gold pieces worth of stuff. Let's take the items. Oh, a ring, money. Okay. Yeah, okay. Most of that looks like it's going to be in the gold. So share the gold. Take the items. Let's see here. The ring can probably best be used by one of my frontline characters. Let's do Torvald. We'll see what happens here. The bow we might have to sell because I don't think anybody can actually use it except the fighters. So let's disenable search and head back to civilization. Now, what you notice is that Helen has gained a level because up here she has sort of a gold bar up there. This was the thing in first edition. Every class had its own individual experience point thresholds. So some classes would level before the others, and that's fine. Because things like Thief, they would get a lot of their experience points from stuff other than just like stabbing people. Alright, so what do we have? View, items, items, sell, yes, because that $7 for a longsword, who cares? 7 golds for a longsword, I should say. Sell, no, absolutely not. ID, yes. Ring and protection +1. Now, I think he can use this, so we're going to ready it. And that gives him an AC of 2. Now, he is one of our frontline dudes, so I think that's a good idea. You know what? I mean, if you want to prioritize this differently, that's great. You could give it to the cleric because the cleric is the healer. That's great. I don't think anybody... Yeah, run class. So we are going to sell this because we only have 2 people who can use bows, and that's Torvald, who's a fighter, and Solano, who's a fighter. In this edition, thieves could not use this, so we're going to sell this off. And then we're going to pool the stuff and then share it again, because Helen can gain a level. And this is going to be cool because Helen actually has access to better spells now, because she is a... Oh, shoot. I forgot, when you enter in there, it immediately starts printing that stuff that ignores any turn that you may have made. So when you hit forward, turn and forward, it ignores the turn and then does the forward. We are not going to duel. We are not going to seek an adventurer for our adventuring. And let's see here. Clerics go through Restore. Again, save scumming because RNGesus sometimes sucks. Helen has 18 hit points. We're hoping for like 28, 26, something like that at the end of this. Yes. Cross our fingers. Yes. 24. I'll take it. Save on C. Begin adventuring. Now, the cool thing about this is that Helen now has access to 2nd level spells. Remember, there's a difference between character level and spell level. So, in camp, magic, memorize. Now, the reason why she can do 3 2nd level spells is because of her wisdom bonus. I'm going to do that, and let's see here, what else can I do? I'm going to do Spiritual Hammer, because clerics in this version of the game don't have anything that can actually chuck stuff at people, like as a ranged weapon. Spiritual Hammer actually gives you a thing that you can chuck as a ranged weapon. Yes, I want to memorize those. Memorize. The spiritual weapon is actually considered to be something you can throw at people. Cast. I know it's silly to do all that rigmarole just for 1 hit point. Okay, so where should we go now? Bash. Oh, I'm to north of the old Rope Guild. Good to know. I should hear some rumors in this area. Okay, I think in the original we heard rumors. Okay. You do not want to go into this area until you are ready. So I am not going to kick down that door. I know from experience in the past you do not want to go there unless you actually have the experience to do so. Oh no, I have alerted the guards. Now this is kind of a pain in the butt because all these guys, yeah, this is going to be great. So I'm going to target this person and hope to and disable all those dudes. I may not actually be able to win this one, but cast. I'm going to cast Sleep again on these dorks up here. Okay, so let's see here. What can I do? Yeah, unfortunately, I can't really move unless I go to this. Oh, shoot. I was hoping to do the aim and then target something, and I screwed up. Oh, well. Okay, so what's going to happen here is Torvald is now a second level fighter, and he can actually sweep. This is going to called sweep any creatures less than one hit dice. So goblins are one hit or less than one hit dice, which means he can sweep up to his level. He can attack one creature for each level. He's a second level, so he attacked twice. That's called sweeping. And what the heck? I don't feel like dealing with these dorks. So we're going to begin casting Hold Person. Now again, the way that worked in first edition is you begin casting, and then you got the benefit of the casting. Now we didn't have up casting in that edition, so you cast, and you get the result you get. And Hold Person could do up to 3 people. So boom, boom, boom. They all get saving throws, but in this case they all failed their saving throws. So yippee skippy. I'm going to try to take out those leaders first. Now again, he is going to be able to sweep, so... And he misses both attacks. Fine, whatever. This person is not second level, so yippee. I'm going to prioritize taking out these jerks. By the way, in this version of the game, they are doing this at random, essentially. Which you attack the one that you target, and then you attack like random ones after that. So... that is when you sweep. Ouch. Oof! Damn it. Okay. I'm going to bandage Solano so that he doesn't die. That's better. 2 hits, 2 kills. The reason why I'm not attacking the helpless people in my thing is my headcanon is that clerics will not do that. We are not going to continue the battle. I don't believe Solano actually gets credit for this thing because he went down. Take money. Exit share. Exit share. Take. No, here's where things get dicey. Because we got a butt ton of stuff. So, you know what? We're going to start taking a butt ton of stuff. We're going to overload our characters. But because a lot of those arrows are non-magical, that is going to allow us to join them with the J command. Okay, he is overloaded with weight. Now these characters do not have as much weight, strength, so they can't take all of that stuff. No. I'm not going to kick down that other door because I'm not stupid. Let's see here. Okay, it is daytime. I'm going to disable search. And we got a little bit chewed up in that encounter. Yes, you can show me your wares. So we're going to go view items. So here, what's going to happen is I can sell all this stuff off. And because I have my ring of protection here, that means I can't accidentally sell off this other stuff. That's just sort of a hack that I found. Yeah. Clerics can't use longbows in this edition, so yippee skippy. He didn't take anything, which he should have. Oh well. Sell, yep. Sell. I think I hit drop. No. Sell, yes. Sell, yes. Sell, yes. Exit. Sell. Sell. Exit. Okay, pool, share. Nobody gained a level. Okay. Okay, camp. Save on C. No. Magic. Okay, she is going to cast some spells. Now, there was no such thing as upcasting in this edition, so you can't push a cure spell into a higher level. I think she did sleep. Okay, let's see if we can push ourselves to a higher level, and then I'll call it a night. Yeah, there's a reason why I'm avoiding this door. We will see that in a future episode. We're going to see if we are actually able to take this group out. And something exited there. Play. Not really sure what I did there. I must have accidentally hit no. Okay. Begin adventuring. Load on game C. There we go. Okay. Yes, I want to take that stuff. Okay. One of my characters gained a level. Because again, we found treasure. And again, in first edition, when you gained treasure, you gained the experience point equivalent of the gold pieces. So 1 gold piece equals 1 experience point. So share, and I believe. Ooh. Okay. I think Solano could probably use that shield. He is overloaded. Torvald will take it for now, and he will get it later. Take. Okay, exit. Now, Solano, view items. What's going on with him? Butt ton of extra coin. So this is one of the problems with getting a butt ton of coin in this edition is we have a butt ton of coin. So this is 6 pounds, 0.7, 8 pounds, 10 pounds, 26 pounds, and that's adding to all of this stuff over here. And because we only have strength 15, that's a bit of a problem. We will resolve this in a bit. So items, what do we have? We don't have... Each arrow is like one coin weight. So this is like 16 pounds of arrows. Exit. Okay. So let's just search through this entire thing just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Bash. You know what? Let's go kicking for trouble. Kuto's well area. Okay, I have been surprised by a party of gnolls. This may suck. But... maybe not. Let's target this jerk. Now, here is something that actually where the gameplay actually comes into a little bit of a thing. these gnolls that we were fighting, you notice how they're too tall, 2 squares tall. They are no longer medium-sized creatures. So the broadsword actually does 1d6 damage. Again, now +1 because it's a +1 weapon. But the way first edition worked is broadswords did 2d4 against medium-sized creatures, but 1d6 against large-sized creatures. And then the longsword did 1d8 against medium or small, and 1d10 against large. So this was part of the thing with first edition is we're going to deal our damage to the bigger creatures with our long swords versus our short swords. Now, he only had a long sword or a short sword. Broadsword, so he had limited availability there. But okay, I can't do that. Okay, cast magic missile. Let's just target this jerk here. Boom, he's down. And my personal headcanon is that good clerics will not attack helpless creatures, so boom, he's going to attack the one that was not helpless. However, thieves, which we call rogues in the current edition, have no such moral qualms. So that person will attack the helpless creature and ba-boom. Okay. Boom. Okay, done guarding. No. Now, the cool thing is we actually got a little bit more experience out of that than we normally would have. So, share the gold. Boom. And let's hightail it back to the thing. Oh, I was hoping that, like, some of the other characters would actually gain experience point, or gain experience, gain a level. Apparently not. But Torvald, bash, did actually gain an experience level. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here. We're gonna do this. We're going to let's get rid of the search. We're going to go back to the civilized area. We're going to sell off any junk we may have, ID anything we don't. And then we're going to call it quits for this episode. No, I do not want to do that. ID, yes. Yay. De-ready that shield because we can't have 2 shields readied. And we're going to sell this sucker off. Sell, yes. I think that's good. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Magic user scroll with 1 spell. Actually, I will do one more thing before we quit. Okay, we're gonna camp, save on C. No. Now, Lilana, magic. No, sorry, not Lilana. Magic scribe. Okay, so in order to actually identify scrolls, in this you could either just do the identify thing, cast identify if you were playing the actual game, not the actual like pen and paper game. You don't have identify as a spell in this version, in the computer version, which is neither here nor there. Or you could cast read magic in order to identify the scroll. This scroll happens to have come pre-identified, and so we can scribe the spells, except of course that we already know what's on that scroll. That Yenna already knows Magic Missile, so trade to Lilana. I'm going to give that to Lilana for reasons. Magic, scribe, and now Lilana can scribe the spell into her spell book, and that can actually be used for the rest of the campaign. Let's make sure we have all our spells memorized, because memorization and scribing happen at the same time. Okay, so one of those things said Lilana scribe the spell, so now she has access to Magic Missile. So what she did is she found it in a scroll. She copied that spell into her spell book, and now she has access to it for the rest of the game. Save on C. No. So the last thing I'm going to do before I quit tonight and upload this to YouTube and yada 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 is I'm going to actually level up Torvald, because Torvald has this gold line over here, which means he can level up. Nope, we do not want to trade thieves. Now, in future editions of this, not editions, but in future versions of this game engine, this was not a thing where you'd have to actually find a different place for each character class. Like in Curse of the Azure Bonds, when you wanted to level up, you would just go to a common training area and you could just level up there. So, yes, we want to train our fighter because Torvald is a fighter. Again, yes, I'm going to save Scum because the RNGesus can kind of suck here. We're looking for something around 26 to 28. And we got 21, so that means he got, 5 experience points? And I'm not going to accept that. No, I'm not going to save anything. Play. I know people don't like saves coming, but you know what? The RNGesus for this sometimes sucked. So we're going to go with it. We're going to roll with it. Come on. Boom. Load on game C. Train. Yes. 22. That's so much better. Nope. This reminds me of Warhammer 40k, where every machine had its machine spirit. It's almost like it's spiting me there. So load game C. Train, yes. 24. You know what? I'm gonna accept that. So save on game C. Now I think that's about enough for tonight. So I am going to exit to DOS. I'm going to quit, and I will try to upload something tomorrow. Again, I am a physics professor. I have a day job. I got to get my stuff graded. So, yeah, I'm going to try. I got to do that. I got to do that first. So I'm going to exit, and I will try to upload another episode tomorrow. Yes. And I will see you then.